Hello, all my YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for joining today's blog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, I'm going to attempt to upgrade my RAM on my older HP Pavilion G6 laptop computer, but not with the 8GB RAM I originally bought. This is the RAM I originally bought a long time ago. This was very expensive RAM. This was $60 to $80 for this set of RAM. This RAM was not compatible with my laptop when I tried to do the initial upgrade because you have all sorts of different types of RAM. Now, this is a 4GB stick of DDR30 RAM. I'm going to put this inside of my computer to also have 6GB because of swapping one out for the other one. I will have total of 6GB of RAM. Now, if you're wondering where the L8 went, well, they went into this notebook. This is my sister's computer. Okay, and that's where everything went into this computer. The RAM is right there, you can see it. That's what I upgraded to. Let's put that guy over. And let's take this one. This is my older one. Guys, seen it before. Here is where my RAM will go on the bottom of the computer, and I will show you a closer shot. We're going to attempt to try it again. If it works, hey, that'd be awesome. But let's go. Well, here is my laptop computer. I'm going to show you the specs and show you it still does have the stock 4GB of RAM. 2 and 2 means 4. And if you're going to be working on upgrading your laptop, make sure you buy the right RAM and make sure it's compatible with your system. And of course, make sure you ground yourself to any type of metal except for the computer. And also have a wooden desk or also a countertop and a non-carpeted floor, because you don't want to destroy your computer. Of course, we're going to need a tool, a screwdriver. This is a standard cobalt screwdriver, and we're going to use that to open the bottom. And also a 4GB stick of DDR3. Do I recommend mixing the RAM in your computer? Absolutely not. But I'm going to show you this does boot perfectly fine with this on stick in this computer. Let's go ahead and just turn it on and show you it boots perfectly fine with the original sticks of RAM in this computer. You can see it takes a little time for Windows 7 to boot on this computer. And this is the screen you want to make sure you're going to see when you start up your computer. Now, let's go ahead and put this stick in here and let's show you some of the results. Before we monkey around with anything, I'm going to go into the BIOS settings of the computer. Please do yourself a favor, do not screw up your computer if you don't know what you're doing. I am not a professional, I am just an amateur who likes to tinker and mess around with computers, and luckily, knocking on wood, I have not broken my computer in a long time. Now, this is the RAM module we're going to put in, but is it going to boot, or is it going to work or crash like it normally did with the DDR3 8GB of modules of RAM? Typically, the motherboard can only go so high in capacity. Now, one thing we gotta do, restart this computer. Okay, we got to go to that escape key once it boots up, and I'm going to show you what it's actually using of what it needs to do. Start hitting that escape key. This little key on the side. Start hitting that. We're going to go to F1. That's going to give you the details and specs of the computer. Let's get you a little closer shot of what I mean. Here is my very old laptop. I'm not going to worry too much about upgrading this computer anymore, because I actually have a brand new HP computer. And I'm going to show you the specs of this computer. You can see, you're curious. Alright. There is the internal memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM, what year it was made, type of CPU, not that bad for a little machine, but yeah, this is what you want to look out for. Anytime you decide to upgrade anything in your computer, we gotta make sure it's going to boot perfectly fine. If it doesn't, then it's not going to work properly, and it's just going to crash on you and have a lot of issues when you try to upgrade your RAM. Let's go ahead and install the modules now and show you what I mean. Now we need to flip the computer over. If you don't want it all scratched up, put something soft down, but yeah, it's pretty well scratched. I ain't worried about it. Go ahead, flip it over. First thing we gotta do, take out the battery. Okay? This is important. Get rid of this battery. Put it off to the side. We're not going to need it right now. Second of all, we have this usual interface for people who can monkey around with stuff in the computer. Now, if you're going to do any type of video work, please do yourself a favor. Mark off your Windows key before you decide to do anything. Now, I'm going to take this little screwdriver and unscrew these little tiny Phillips screwdrivers. Now with newer computers, you ain't gonna have this. You ain't gonna have this like little upgrade panel to monkey around and upgrading your computer. Sometimes you actually have to physically take the whole thing apart. Now, go here, make sure you don't bust any clips. Take this, put it off to the side. Completely off to the side. Now, here's the inside of my laptop. Here you have your hard drive, CMOS battery, RAM, a wireless card, and if you have a Bluetooth, it'll be right here, and your DVD drive, right on this side. What we're going to do is we're going to take this RAM stick and swap it out. Now you can see this is a green color, the other one is more of a blue color. I don't recommend doing this. Gently lift up those little tabs, right, and pull out. Once you pull that out, put your module in, and let's go. Alright, this is the question. Is this computer going to work with 6 gigs of RAM? If it's going to boot, I hope it's going to be awesome and a little bit faster, but I doubt it. This is a 2 gigabyte stick RAM, so is that. These are the original modules that came with this computer. This actually came out of my sister's old computer, Acer. I upgraded that to 8, and I'm now borrowing this RAM and giving this a bit of a boost as well. Now, you can see very gently how you hold these things. This is DDR3, okay? This is compatible with this computer. Make sure you kind of get it in that slot. You can see, I'm going to use my finger, and that's going to hit this little lip here, and push it down very gently. Now, here we have the biggest problem. It's called mixed RAM. Means the colors are not matched, but that's okay. This is going to boot fine, and I'm going to show you how this computer boots up. Now, do not lose your own stick of RAM. You only have 2 slots. You can't put a lot of RAM into this older computer. This is very easy to upgrade. Again, you got your hard drive, CD, and all in different parts of the computer. Let's go ahead and see if we boot it up. Right, let's see if she's going to boot. We don't know. Now, let's get into the settings here before we can actually see all 6 RAM. Alright, so far, it's looking promising. It's a not at 6 gigs of RAM. Huh, that's cool. But let's go ahead and get out of that window and let's actually see if it will boot. This is the problem with this computer. This is Windows 7 Home. Let's see if it's going to crash. And look at that. Perfectly fine. Yes, it didn't crash. That's the biggest deal with these older computers. Again, sometimes you have to do the research of what compatibility RAM you're going to put in your laptop. Now, remember that little sticker RAM here you took out? Keep that. Okay? Do not throw that away. We're going to log in, and we're going to get this computer up and running. Well, look at that. We got the computer up and running, and it's looking like it's awesome, and it's steady. It hasn't crashed. It hasn't done any weirdness kind of thing like it normally does. But I am not going to do any more upgrades to this old computer. I may just put the 2 sticker RAM back in it, or might leave the 4 in it, and just have it for fun, I guess. But there, it's just an extra computer. Look at that. See if she's gonna focus. We got 6 gigabytes of internal RAM. Hot diggity dog, that is awesome. For this computer, who gave me all the grief and frustrations and aggravations of upgrading, I think it's worth to upgrade some of these older computers if you get the right compatible RAM sticks for your computer. Well, here is the laptop. It's running perfectly fine with the 6 gigs of RAM installed. And by the way, I don't think this computer is worth to really upgrade it that much anymore, because it was very aggravating and everything like that. And now we're just going to shut the computer off, and it's no more upgrades for this old laptop. Again, I have a new computer. Why even bother to keep putting more money into a older computer if you kind of actually think about it this way? Now, this computer has served me well. It's no longer going to be my main computer anymore. This computer is done. No more updates. No more upgrading. That's it. If you're subscribing to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like. Please share. Peace out. Bye guys and girls. Well, please see you in the next vlog. Bye for right now. Playing Boy Chris. Have fun figuring out what you can do with the older computers.